Is everybody?
And it's already time to pan round the coach.
Yes, so there we are, 39 Albany. And Richard. Coach is pretty empty, folks. Pardon, Janet?
Can we have a head
Thank you very much. So who's this one?
Me.
Oh, that's the best man on the coach. Look, here we are.
I haven't touched my card.
Let's have
You haven't got them with you?
I didn't pick them up. No.
Harm.
Oh, sorry, a minute.
You've got to get your car.
Got to get your cards, Richard. Of course you have.
Yeah, but they were on the table.
Oh, I love you. Where's the stuff we've got to put into these cars? It's on the coach now.
Yeah.
And when we get up to the road, we'll put it in these cars. Now when we get
I'm doing my stuff. Oh, yes, please.
My name is Patricia King and my colleague here is Angela Johnson, the registrar this afternoon. And the first thing that I have to do will seem a little strange to you all because I'm sure you know the couple in front of me very well. But for the record, I need you two to tell me both your full names, please. Richard.
Richard Ernest Lewis.
Very much.
Lisa Waters.
Very much. You're relieved to know we have indeed the couple rules then. We can continue, so that's good news. First of all, I have to tell you that the place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to the law for the celebration of marriage. We are here today to witness the joining in marriage of Richard Ernest Lewis and Faye Lisa Waters. I have to ask that if there is any person present who knows of any legal impediment to this marriage, that they should state it now. Perfect silence. It's also a relief, so we'll continue. Richard and Faye, would you like to stand up, please? Perhaps Richard, you'd like to take the right. Richard and Faye, before you are joined in marriage, it is a duty of mine to remind you both of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law in this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So you're perfectly happy with that. I'm going to ask you both to declare in turn that there is no lawful reason why you should not be married to each other here this afternoon. And it's a simple declaration which I'll ask you both in turn to repeat after me. And Richard, you get the pleasure of going first. And please repeat after me. I declare I know of no legal reason.
I declare I know of no legal reason
Why I, Richard Ernest Lewis,
why I, Richard Ernest Lewis,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Faye Lisa Waters.
to Faye Lisa Waters.
And Faye, same for you, please. I declare that I know of no legal reason
I declare I know of no legal reason
why I, Faye Lisa Waters,
why I, Lisa Waters,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Richard Ernest Lewis.
to Richard Ernest Lewis.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard and Faye have declared that they are indeed free to marry each other here this afternoon, and they will now contract their marriage before you. At this stage, I'd ask if you'd like to stand with me. I'm now going to ask you to repeat after me the contracting words which will make you husband and wife. Okay? Again, just repeat the words after me, saying them if you will to each other. And again, Richard, you get to go first. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Richard Ernest Lewis,
to witness that I, Richard Ernest Lewis,
do take thee,
do take thee,
Faye Lisa Waters,
Faye Lisa Waters,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Thank you very much. And Faye. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Faye Lisa Waters,
to witness that I, Faye Lisa Waters,
do take thee, Richard Ernest Lewis,
do take thee, Richard Ernest Lewis,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Richard and Faye have decided to mark the making of their marriage vows by the traditional giving and receiving of rings. I can call Lee forward. He has a ring to present to Richard. Can you tell which one?
Oh, not that one.
Oh, I'll go first.
You know yourself, are you?
No fighting yet. Okay. Pop the ring on the third finger. Faye's left hand there. All the way on. Okay, hold the ring and say to Faye, I give you this ring
I'll give you this ring
as a sign of our love
as a sign of our love
and as a token of my commitment
and as a token of my commitment
to share our lives together.
to share our lives together.
Okay, all the way on.
Oh, the next thing
I think that's probably the only one we've got. Hold the ring and say to Richard, I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our love
as a sign of our love
and as a token of my commitment
and as a token of my commitment
to share our lives together.
to share our lives together.
Richard and Faye, you have both made the declarations prescribed in law and made a solemn and binding contract with each other here in the presence of your witnesses. It's now my great pleasure to declare that you are now indeed husband and wife. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations. Would you like to just take a seat for a few moments, ladies and gentlemen?
Us included? Or?
Yes, you could. We'll just have a short pause while we
Down on the terrace section, if the thumbs around it. It is.
Thank you very much. Both have a seat right there for a moment.
Up in the air like that.
We're going to do it. We shall do it twice.
Not in my eyes.
2, 3.
Yoo-hoo! There it all goes.
You've got to be ready on those shutters, boys. They're cool. No, we're not ready, we're not ready. Ryan's recharging them.
We're not ready yet. Not ready yet. Wait for the wind to blow down.
Well, the wind's going down, guys.
1, 2, 3. Thank you. Right.
Yes, put a line on top of the oven, just put a... No, I'm closer. We're going to be closer. Just put
I'm on the list here, so okay, I'm all right. A couple of cards. First one's from Doreen and John. Wishing you every happiness.
Oh, not big road.
Who's Doreen and John?
Doesn't matter.
Faye and Richard with love from Hilary and Prakash. Who are they? Faye and Richard from Margaret and Wally.
Who are
Who are they? It's Richard and Faye from Auntie Eileen and Uncle Norman. With our love. Who are they? As you're married, another card coming through from Auntie Mary and Uncle Angus. No? Richard and Faye. Excuse me. So Richard and Faye, wishing you every happiness for the future. Best wishes from Margaret and Bernie. Lewis. Faye and Richard, much love from Jean. As in Jean.
Gino Quick.
Jean.
Fryer.
Yeah, that's it, Fryer. Yeah, Fryer. Richard and Faye, best wishes from Auntie Lily.
No.
With all our fondest love and best wishes for the future from Barbara and Lindsay.
No.
To Richard and Faye from Doreen and Vic and family. I would say their second name, but I can't read it. So that's it, yeah. And my personal favourite from Little Kerry. Well done, Kerry. And that's it, really. I'd like to call on. What am I going to call on now? The Bride's Farm. Up to you.
Well, I was going to get a space together, but seems to have slipped on it. The biggest thing I want to say is the day, and that's, I'm a very proud dad today. And I think you'll all agree she's looks absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Very.
When Faye first brought Richard home to meet him. No, I thought he was a nice one.
Stop lying, come on.
Really. Yeah, he was a very nice man. And we got chatting, talking about things, and he started talking about music, and we like the Beatles. And we like Formula One, so I thought, well, that's There was just one thing, and that was actually it's just carrying on. He kept growing this really strong, shaggy beard. Trying. He's trying. He seems to have got through that.
Just a phase.
Yeah, exactly. I'm confident about that.
So are we.
Before I get to any of the actual toast for the fried grill, there's another toast on the plate, and that's for the people who are not here. This is it's quite a small affair. It's just 5 inches, which is. But what I'd like to do is actually propose a toast. It's obviously friends and relatives that are not here. And there's also some loved ones who can't be here. So if you'd all just lift your glass, got to have some friends like someone to meet. I'd just like to say I wish them all the happiness in the world. Same as everyone else did. And I hope they have a long and happy life. And if it's as good as folks in the moment, then that one was. So if you'd all just raise your glass up. And this is my lovely daughter and her husband. The bride and groom,
I noticed that you can say with a lovely sun in there as well. It's probably not a good idea, but we're going to call on Richard's dad now to have a speech as well. So,
well, this is very unusual. I can never recall having been at a wedding when the bride and the groom. Oh, anyway, I would like to tell you 2 or 3 very true stories. One concerning my youngest daughter here on the left, who this afternoon, after the wedding ceremony, chose to come round looking round the tables to see where she would be seated. Saw her name here. You're blushing already, aren't you? She sees her name here. She said, "Oh, that's where I was sitting." She sees bridegroom's father, and she says, "I wonder who that is then." Very intelligent, the Lewis is, aren't you?
Oh dear.
And the second thing, oh, what a shame. I would like to tell you another true story. These are true stories today. Regarding
Makes a
the
change.
best man.
oh
This morning at 9 o'clock, the groom and the best man had to go charging all the way over to Brighton Cross. Because the best man, very smart in his new suit, he was having some trousers fitted, especially made tight for his very elegant waist. And they had to go over to Brighton Cross this morning on the day of the wedding to get them. And I suggested to him when I heard this that if they failed to provide them, he had a good grounds for suing them for promise of breaches. Another lousy joke, but anyway. Just one other thing I'd like to say, and that's that, wasn't it cold out there today? We all agree it was cold. I was thinking, seeing the bride and groom there, I was thinking of joining a chorus of Freeze a Jolly Good Fellow. Probably not. It was I know they're going away on a lovely holiday commencing from tomorrow onwards. I don't think it's any secret, is it? Do we all know? It's the Maldives in the Indian Ocean, which is sounds all rather wonderful. And we wish them a lovely holiday. It's been a beautiful day. We've known Faye for quite a while. We know her to be a charming and very special girl. We like her knowing, and we always have that right to the word go. Thought she was charming, elegant, pretty, attractive, everything one would wish in a young bride. Oh, that's what I was going to say next. Emma, the very true, very true. But I would just like to say one other thing, that when wifey and I, we went on honeymoon, we went to Spain, and many years ago, and Spain was less popular than it is now. And we met, when we were there, two Spanish gentlemen who were seated at the same table. They were both firemen, and in the Spanish fire service, and they were very good company, you recall, weren't they? One of whom was Hose A, and the other was Hose B. But here's another lousy joke. But however, I would just like to say, it's been a beautiful day to date, beautiful time we've had to date. I'm looking forward to this evening. It's been a beautiful day. We look to the future for the pair of you, and I'd like everybody here present to raise their glasses and toast once again Richard and Faye for the future happiness of you both. Thank you. There we are.
Well, I knew it'd be a mistake calling. One more person left other than me, which is Richard, which is wrote his speech on this little thing here. Up to Richard, the bridegroom.
Okay. Well, it remains for me to say that obviously I'd like to thank everyone for coming, because it's been a very special day for us. I think those of you who know me know that I don't know, I crack up pretty easily at most of these sort of occasions, really, and so I'm going to have to get through this a bit sharpish, I think. I was all right up until Robert talked about like, absent relatives and friends. And I was like, okay, here we go. Anyway, got through that bit. I also have a bit of an obsession with numbers and years, as my mum pointed out to me last night. There's a few things that mine didn't want me to point out during the speech, so I figured that I ought to. Just a few minor things. For example, that my grandfather, one of my grandfathers, should he be with us today? He would be a rather special. He was 118. 117. But I'd just like to point out that he would in fact be old enough to be Faye's grandfather's grandfather. just about. He could do it quite easily, in fact. That's just the level to be known. And today is also our anniversary anyway. It's 3 years and 8 days anniversary. So we have an anniversary. We have an anniversary every day. Now that's really all I wanted to say. But as there's so few people here, I want to actually thank everyone individually. It's not going to take very long, okay? Because I wanted to thank both sets of parents for putting on the spread and generally sorting this out with this afternoon and today. And so thank you to them. I would think that I ought to thank both brother-in-laws for being splendid brother-in-laws over the years. Both sisters for being great sisters.
Cooler.
Alan and Sarah for sitting through more gigs than they really should have done. If you talk to them this evening, right, make sure you shout really loudly. Hello! Nieces, nephews, everyone here, everyone at the top table, but most especially, obviously, I'd like to thank Faye for
Agreeing.
That's it, yeah. For agreeing to marry me. And, thank you.
Thanks, Richard, for that. One thing that I've noticed is how pretty and how good looking the girls are that have been bridesmaids. Really made a Is that right? And I think their hair looks nice. And there you go. Now it's time to dish the dirt on the groom here, because he's not as innocent as you all think he is. Especially his parents, who don't know anything like that, don't say. At all. Okay? I know Richard since he was about 12 years old, but she was that much. 1980. He's no good with numbers. 1980, when I went to senior school and I met him because he was bullying me in the canteen. Okay, so I always had to go behind him. And after that, I couldn't get away from him because he would always beat me up. All the time. So we become best of friends, and at lunch together. We'd never been together. Until the day he decided he didn't like physics. He didn't like the teacher, didn't like physics, he didn't like nothing.
Couldn't understand the teacher.
Yeah, couldn't understand him. That's it, Mr. Badiani, that's him. As you have heard. So I think we were about 13 years old, and he said, "Tell, let's go to my house to play the computer." It's really cold when we're on our bike, cold, good nose. So we've gone back to his house, knowing his parents are off.
You were
I don't know.
You were on.
What day was that? Day?
Friday.
Oh, anyway, he's gone back, and it was all safe. He knew the coast was clear because we were both doing something all the time. And we always used to do it anyway. I didn't know I was made to do it, because obviously I was at school and learn physics, that's why, you know, I could have been a physician. As it goes, he ruined it for me. So,
I think it's a physicist, isn't it?
well, there you go. So there I am, sitting on the computer, and the door opens downstairs. And I heard Richard's mum coming. I go, oh no, what are we going to do? I'm looking around thinking, try some of the hides. She's gone, Richard, are you at home? Because she's alright, bike's outside. Yes, I've got right, excuse, what are we going to do? Excuse. School's on fire, anything, school's on fire, something. What are you doing upstairs? We're bunking it. No, you walked in through the front door, our bikes were outside, and you shouted, what are you doing at home? His first answer was bunking it.
Well, she didn't understand that.
Please don't ring my mum. And the second one, now this is a good one, you're going to like this one. Remember the little car that you had, your Commando Cavalier? It was a magic one.
Oh dear.
Did you never notice the extra miles? Did you ever notice the fuel tank going down? I'd be sitting at home one day with my mum. They're out, I'm coming round for you. They're out. They're out, I'm coming round for you. I said, but you've got no insurance. Who cares?
That's his age.
Oh, sorry, that was when he was 17.
Oh no.
He just passed his test about a week ago.
I hadn't passed my test.
Oh, he hadn't passed his test? So anyway, he's come round, jump in, gone down the motorway, no problem. He always used to go down the motorway, turn off and come back again before you got home. He'd always like, they're out, quick, I'm coming round. One day he went down the M3, the first turn off, M25. Then I believe the first turn off the M25 is... Oh, it's gone. Oh, we've gone 100 miles.
Yeah, it is.
Quarter tank of petrol, come back and you never said a word. Don't you look at your petrol tanks? He gets away with it. You still think he's an angel? Okay. I forgot to tell you.
I think you're blocking fun of candies.
I've got to say something. The time when you caught us bunking it, we were both drinking whiskey up in your bedroom. First time drinking whiskey, 13 years old, bit of whiskey, kitchen warm, all down to him. I had nothing to do with it, I just had fun. So come 17, he's done this. Right, he's got to calm down now. He's been such an angel, as you know. Afraid not. Has he ever told you about the time he was arrested? No?
Yes.
I'm not going to say too much about the arresting because there was 4 of us.
Okay.
I was trying to move away and they were all dragging me along. The culprits being myself, Richard, Tim, and one of Tim's mates, you know Tim.
Oh, it had to be Tim.
Yeah, one of Tim's mates. And 2 of the 4 of us saw a phone box and decided to smash it up.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm not saying which 2.
It was not us two.
I'm saying
He's not saying which two, but it wasn't us.
But on the way, this police van come up, chucked Tim and Jamie in the van. Me and Richard were chucked in the panda car, sitting there going to Twickenham station. And Richard, in his ultimate wisdom, how can I become a policeman? In the back of a police car.
Very sensible.
No, I really, and he's, you know, you've got 2 sets, he's there. God, how can I be a policeman? And they're going, look, mate, you're not in a position to be a policeman, you've just been arrested. He went, yeah, no, but surely you've done the same thing yourself when you were young. And he's drunk, we're all drunk, and he's getting himself in deeper trouble. Deep trouble. So he gets to the cell. Now, they thought the 2 people who done it was Richard and Tim. So Tim and Richard were put in one cell, myself and Jamie in another cell, because obviously I was being dragged along. They knew it weren't me. So I'm in the cell, and I was like, oh God. All I could hear was him making a row, doing press-ups, pretending he was in the film. Yeah! What was you doing?
I was doing pull-ups, sit-ups.
Oh, sit-ups, and I was trying to get some sleep.
I couldn't get out of bed the next day. I went down to bed the next day.
So I was even doing sit-ups in the cell, shouting their mouths off. And they got things like rat in the balls, it's like in the innocent sun. Yeah, a little angel of the sun. So in the morning we get set, I woke up, and they're all gone. I'm still going to sell me up. They interrogated me, you know who it was. Eventually we got it out. And they were waiting for me on the... That's right, all waiting for me. I don't believe that he told you where you were, right? But he said it wasn't nice. He was definitely in a police cell.
You told me you wanted to be a special.
Yeah, I did. That's what I was talking to the policeman about. Yeah.
Has he been arrested? So, what I'm saying, it's your little boy, isn't that much money?
Oh, that's a
He
relief.
is, he's very good. But,
In the same way, so Robin Hood gives himself.
Have you got any more reasons for us glad that he's getting married?
I just wonder if Faye knows what she's marrying. She's actually married a 12-year-old alcoholic who likes joyriding and vandalising phone books at the same time. Now, I'd like to think he's calmed down. He's married, he's got responsibility. Has he calmed down?
You would never beg us.
That is the end of my speech.
Oh,
I would like to toast the bridesmaids for the way they're looking very special. Very charming.
bridesmaid.
Well done, Terry.
I didn't realise you were on a Scouser.
I'll just try and live up to your review.
Yeah, okay.